Welcome to Barnstable Today. I'm Nick Cortez. Just a reminder that full-length meetings, special events, and every program we air on Channel 18 can be viewed online. You can find it all in the town's video archives at town.barnstable.ma.us. The village of West Barnstable was the place to be this past Saturday afternoon as hundreds turned out for the annual West Barnstable Village Festival. But for all the fun, food, and games, the most special moment of the day came at the very start, when the ribbon was cut on a boundless playground that all children can enjoy, whether able-bodied or wheelchair-bound. The playground, called Luke's Love, is the culmination of over 4 years of fundraising and planning led by Suzanne and Bill Powers, co-founders of the Luke Vincent Powers Foundation. Here's a look back at the emotional ceremony.
The Luke Vincent Powers Foundation was founded in 2003 in memory of our son Luke. Our mission is to serve the needs of disadvantaged children in our community in his name. I would like to give you a little bit of a background of Luke's Love and why we chose this project. Back in November 2005, an article was written about our mission as a nonprofit, and a grandmother from Bourne named Claire Henkel sent us a letter with hopes that we could fulfill an overlooked need. Her grandson Hugh, who was 14 at that time, had cerebral palsy, and she felt he was never able to fully enjoy the playground experience because of the barriers that exist at most of them. She wrote, "I have a project that I would like to discuss with you. This project will be one to benefit all disabled children." She continued, "I would be honored with your acceptance of a discussion regarding a grandmother's dream to help." Mrs. Henkel's words struck a chord with me, and so the seed was planted. It was clear that our next project would serve the needs of disabled children. I have a really special thing that happened last night. I reached out to the family and was able to have a very loving and awesome conversation with Hugh's mom, Robin Henkel, and the Hamilton family. Hugh Hamilton is with us today, and it was 5 years ago, almost to the day, that I received his grandmother's letter. And I'd like to just point Hugh out right over here with his family, Joe and Robin and their other children. Come on, Hugh. I must say, Hugh is absolutely the reason why this project came to light. Between his grandmother's love for him and his special way, it couldn't be more appropriate that he could be with us here today. Thank you, Hugh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Throughout our journey, one of the most rewarding parts has been the awareness campaign, which has helped so many to understand the importance of all-inclusive play. And that's where all of you come in. Our family, our friends, our new friends, the volunteers. We've received enormous support from each of you, totaling tens of thousands of dollars, and so much encouragement. To include the hundreds of volunteers showing up at the community build this past October. What a great time we had. 3 days building what you see behind me. Thank you all. Luke's Love is truly a community effort. You have given from your heart, and we are eternally grateful. Now, as we come to the dedication of the playground, I would like to speak once again about our son Luke and the meaning behind the name of this exceptional playground. It's all very simple. We all love our children, no matter where they are, and that love never ends. So we take that love and we give it a name, Luke's Love, and we dedicate this beautiful playground to children of all abilities. Thank you very much.
Town Manager John Klim and Precinct 11 Town Councilor Hank Farnham were on hand to offer their heartfelt thanks to the Powers family.
It's a great honor and a pleasure for me as your town manager to be here this morning to witness this huge celebration for our community of West Barnstable, and indeed the community of the entirety of the town of Barnstable. This journey is a story and a lesson for us all. It's about two individuals, it's about a family, it's about a whole bunch of friends, both old and new, that believed in the Powers family and this dream, in a community that is profoundly grateful that forever and a day, thousands of youngsters and their families will enjoy this playground in the future. And I want to take this opportunity before I hand it off to Councilor Farnham to thank the Powers family for this huge effort. They taught us so much in this journey. Not only do we have a beautiful playground that many will benefit from for decades in the future, they taught us a profound lesson about community, about faith, about family, about love. Thank you.
Now, it's not often that a town councilor gets to enjoy a really extremely positive event. Usually we're mired with pit bulls or potholes or roosters crowing at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. But this truly is a remarkable experience, and having been able to be in on this in the early stages when Suzanne kind of roped a number of people together and said, "This is what I want to do." And we said, "Okay." She said, "And we're going to do it." And we all said, "Yes, we are." And when you think of boundless, you think of Suzanne, who has more boundless energy and determination than anybody I've ever known, and Billy, who's put up with her behind the scenes all this time, and Suzanne Savage, wherever you are, God bless you, because you've been a major crutch throughout this whole thing. And I will never forget the day when I arrived here bright and early one morning, and there's a 40-foot tractor trailer here unloading this giant playground erector set that I looked at the boxes and I said, wow, you know, I said, it's about time for me to go home. But we somehow did it, and you did it, God bless you, and thank you. And I can't think of a better tribute in the memory of your son, Luke, than what you've done here on behalf of our village, for the town of Barnstable, and for all of Cape Cod, and for children who are not as fortunate as most. They'll be able to enjoy this place, and hopefully you all will have a chance when we're done here to go in there and hit a swing and maybe do a seesaw or whatever. And so thank you so much on behalf of the town, and we're very grateful.
Thank you.
The ceremony was touching, as you saw, but by the end, the dozens of kids in attendance were getting antsy, and they couldn't get on the swings and down the slides fast enough once the ribbon was cut.